NBA's celebration of Noche Latina. And tonight, we've got the Philadelphia 76ers playing against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. Brian Anderson here with Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce. Joining our broadcast tonight, WNBA champion and finals MVP, Candace Parker. Welcome, Candace.
Hey, BA, I appreciate it.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Thybulle and Harris, the 3 and the 4. James Harden out there with MP, and it's Embiid in at the center position. And for the Lakers, Anthony Davis is out there with Carmelo Anthony. Then there's Avery Bradley. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's James in at the 3 slot. Well, Candace, he's had some trouble getting on the court in the past few years because of injuries. But when Anthony Davis is healthy, he makes a huge impact.
Anthony Davis has talked about how important just LeBron has been to his career, not just on the court, but off the court. So he's able to continue to do the things that LeBron does to make sure that his body is healthy. There is no question that the Lakers are going to be back in the hunt. A destroyer in pick and roll. LBJ rarely with a false move. He reads defenses as well as anyone.
MP outside. On the wing, Harden. Pass to Thybulle. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it fly from 18. And that one's long. Here's Bradley. Now here's Davis. Takes the 12-footer and hits it.
There isn't a more versatile big in the league. AD does everything you ask on both ends of the floor.
And you look at the attitude and swagger that Embiid plays with. Candace, do you wish more post players had the marketability that Embiid has?
Yes, I do, because I think post players are undervalued, especially at Embiid's size, to be able to step away from the basket, knock down the 3. He is pull-up. He has all the moves. And he was the one that coined the process. So I think Embiid is opening up doors for many more post players in years to come.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here he goes. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Taking initiative on the drive. When MP sees a lane open up, he rips right through it.
Here's Bradley. The three-pointer off the mark for Philadelphia. They've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. And it's Harris, that time on the assist by MP.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Davis against Embiid. Well, Candace, some great post players in the game today. What skill do you think is critical for post players to have right now?
I think it's super important to have a move and a counter move. There's so many players in this league that are able to get to their move, and everybody in the entire arena knows that they're going to do it, but they can't stop it.
And you must have a celebration after a big dunk as well.
You got to. It's a staple.
Wow, did you see that? I mean, MP throwing it down off the bounce. Watch out.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. To the middle. Here's Davis. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
MP outside. Drives to the hoop. Rejected by James.
And when you think of the most critical block shots in NBA history, LeBron has a couple. Most notably, that chase down block of Iguodala in Game 7.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Pass to MP. Back to Harden. It's so wonderful to see the growth of the WNBA, engaging new fans and sponsors. Candace, how does the league continue that ascent, do you think?
I think the WNBA has to continue to do things different. We are a different game than the NBA, and we can't always use the NBA's blueprint as ours. So I think we need to continue to push that and, you know, open up more doors for ourselves.
Good point. MP against Westbrook. Embiid. And it's blocked by Davis.
Davis does a great job of using his legs there. I love how Davis takes pride in his shots.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Embiid, high post. Pass to MP. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter here. Down low. Stolen by Davis. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Bradley. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, with Westbrook on the ball, you can't have a hole in your defense. He's too smart to miss it.
To the paint. Here's MP to halt the run. The Lakers for the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Staying with your game plan is so important, especially when you are away from your home arena.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And here's James. Over Harris. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Lakers on top, up 6. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And the great LeBron James says he's not focused on numbers.
There's no pressure for none of us to score. There's no.
And it's all up. We'll go for a different look here. Anthony's checked in for Howard. James comes in for Anthony Davis. Bradley, he's checked in for Horton Tucker. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Monk. The Sixers trailing. LeBron James out there with Anthony. Then there's Avery Bradley. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Nunn in at point guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Just calm under pressure. Even when you rough MP up, he keeps his concentration on the basket.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Heat had a huge game. He ended up with 37 points and really helped stretch the floor, opening up those driving lanes. An astounding game for him, putting up numbers we might be talking about for the rest of his career. Back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends of the floor.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. James can't get it to go. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. To the inside, and Harris throws it down.
Oh, when the agility that Harris possesses is not easy to keep pace with him. I mean, especially in the pick-and-roll situations when he's diving to the front of the rim.
And I want to thank our special guest. Candace, your insights are always illuminating. Great to have you on the program.
Illuminating. It's great to be here. Thanks, B.A.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
The drive by MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
On offense, MP has been locked in, just going after shots, hitting them again and again.
Here's James. And he banks in the layup. James has got 6.
Don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
MP with it. Picked up by James. Harris passes to MP. 5 to shoot. He takes it in. Oh, MP throws it down.
Oh, such creativity on that dunk. MP loves getting opportunities like this to show off a little.
Harris against James. Outside Nunn. Pulls up on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. He's got 5.
Oh, fantastic vision. I mean, Bron always cognizant of...
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Harris and Embiid, the big men inside. MP is out there with James Harden, and it's Thybulle in at the small forward position. Well, Grant, starting your career in the 50s. You know, actually 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
He's got the physicality and an expansive all-around skill set.
The Lakers in the lead. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for Anthony. And it's Monk in for Bradley. Monk. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
From deep, MP. They get it back. Here's Embiid. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Horton Tucker, he's checked in for the Lakers. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Finney-Smith checked in for Harris.
And there's no question, when Embiid is healthy, he's a problem. I mean, a versatile, confident big man with a high ceiling.
Westbrook against Harden. Horton Tucker on the wing. Back to Westbrook. Hey, expanding his range. Thybulle with the board.
Oh, that's their first shot of the half that hasn't found the mark. It's been a good start for them.
MP drives in. Lays it up and banks it in. MP's gotten 4 this quarter.
Inside the paint, MP plays with real heart, not allowing the defense to discourage him.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, when speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie. Embiid against Davis. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Howard. Up top, Monk. Shot is up. Misses off the right iron. The 76ers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter.
And if you want tenacity, look no further than Russell Westbrook. He fights for every shot he gets. He doesn't let anyone on the other two ends, right?
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Left side, Monk. Can they get it? And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, it's all about confidence for Monk. I mean, he looked assured that time.
Here's MP, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Chris, when you think about the ferocity Westbrook plays with, his rebounding really comes to mind.
You know, absolutely. I mean, at his size, Westbrook shouldn't be a force on the glass. But his intensity levels, the playing field, allowing him to beat out bigger guys to win possessions.
Nunn's checked in for Russell Westbrook.
You really get it all with Russell Westbrook. His versatility as a player is truly exceptional. That's what allows him to crank out triple-doubles one after another.
Pass to Monk. Baseline jumper. Here's Davis. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Oh, it's no secret that Davis can be a dominant figure on the offensive glass. I mean, and he turns those rebounds into points.
MP outside. Driving in. And MP throws it down.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And the basket by Monk. Here's Maxey. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. MP, the pass to Jordan. Here's Maxey. Monk covers. MP with it. Stolen by Davis. In transition. Monk against Jordan. Howard inside. He's got 6. Gordon Tucker on the wing, covered by MP. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. The Lakers with some changes. Howard's checked in for Horton Tucker. Anthony Davis comes in for Anthony. And it's Westbrook in for Nunn. And the 76ers will have a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Jordan. Thibault comes in for Korkmaz. MP's checked in for Maxey. And it's Harden in for Milton. And while Westbrook has led the league in triple-doubles many seasons, I think that stat is also a testament to his hustle.
Yeah, when it comes to pure energy, Westbrook is maybe unmatched. He's the ultimate hard worker. Every minute he's on the floor, he's doing his best to make an impact on the game.
The big three for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding into the forward spots. Avery Bradley out there with Dwight Howard. That's the Laker 5. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. MP, the pass to Harris. Embiid with it, guarded by Howard. MP outside. Thibault on the wing. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. MP shot is good.
Look at MP playing hard. No matter the circumstances, he's always ready to deliver.
Westbrook, the pass to James. And here's Davis. Back to James. Inside. And Davis slams it home.
James is impossible to guard in the screen. He's a master of slicing the D apart with the scoring, penetrating, jump shooting, passing. Should I go on?
MP up top. To the inside. Here's Embiid. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
I like seeing Embiid rise to the occasion. He knows how to capitalize during important stretches of games.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're up by 4. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter here. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Anthony Davis.
Hey, guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
And the Lakers making a change here. Anthony's checked in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel told the team earlier. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep growing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Look, he's always a league leader in free throw attempts. I mean, Harden, he's so shifty, so strong, and he can beat you from any spot on the floor.
It's both from the stripe.
Now, that's big free throws from a player they depend on in those situations.
James outside. Here's Westbrook. That one drops 4. And the Lakers lead by 4.
And Westbrook demands the rock in these spots again. He wants to be the guy to take the shot.
Embiid passes to MP, and it's good. 2 points. MP's got 16 in the second half.
And these are the moments that MP lives for. Talk about coming up in the clutch.
Pass to James. And he lobs it up to the rim. And finished off by Davis.
Trustworthy in these types of situations. Give Davis the rock.
Reverses. And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Three-pointer Anthony. Oh, he buried the 3.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
And so here is Philadelphia. Harden, the pass to MP. Launches a 3. Knocks it down from distance. MP's got 35.
And neither side right now giving an inch. We'll see who cracks first.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Oh, you gotta love the poise of James, a master at executing in clutch situations.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
There's 25 seconds left in the game.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Yeah, they got to get into the play fast and execute. It's your only hope. It's winning time. Harden knows his job description.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
First free throw is good. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Those are big. I mean, turns into a 2-possession game.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're behind by 5. There's 18 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's MP. A 3 from the inbound. Anthony grabs the board. And they go to the intentional foul.
Tobias Harris. At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
The agility, the instincts, the power. I mean, James remains a dominant figure on both ends of the floor.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Good league gets even better with excellent work at the stripe.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're losing by 7. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Really curious to see.
And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. So long, everybody.
The busy freeways of Los Angeles, a hallmark of this sprawling metropolis. We're coming to you from Southern California. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has shown over the years that he remains one of the most versatile stars in the league. He said, "I pride myself on being effective on both ends. I try to do it all, play the right way, and just get lost in the game. I'll do everything I can to win."
David, he clearly is a special talent, and his resume shows. Thank you. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Harden out there with MP. And it's Thybulle in at the small forward. And for Los Angeles, the guard spots filled by Jackson and George. Marcus Morris is out there with Batum, and it's Cousins in at center. And at this point late in the season, Brent, any danger that contenders that might be coasting can't flip the switch for the playoffs?
I don't think so, Kevin. There's a lot of talk about you want to be hot going into the playoffs. And, I've looked at numbers like that where teams who have gone in, even teams who have won the championship, have been 500 in their last 14 or 15 or 16 games. And, I think it's just a matter of experience. And those teams that have it, they understand the tempo with which they can play before they head into postseason action.
Well, Greg, here we have the season winding down, and at this point, MP has to be the Rookie of the Year for most voters.
His body of work as a rookie is too impressive to ignore. If the vote was held today, I think he'd run away with the award.
Now George, following the three-point attempt by MP. Cousins, the pass to George. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
You got to have just great ball control when you're making a move like that, and Paul George definitely has the handles.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. 4-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
That was a difficult one for them to drop. A close game throughout, and an opponent that they're going to beat more often than not.
And here's Jackson. Following the three-pointer by MP. Jackson passes to George. It's hauled in by Harris.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy misser too.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
And for so long in Indiana, Paul George was that guy. But boy, I tell you, he's been a good sidekick the last few years.
Well, he's been amazing and continues to be a little bit undervalued in the way that people assume Paul George's offensive and defensive game as a collective, and the way it impacts winning, especially playing alongside Kawhi Leonard. Didn't have to take as much of the offensive load if he didn't want to, but Paul George still gets it done.
Takes it inside, and that one's good. Thybulle.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
Steps back and shoots, and that one's good. George has got 6. The 76ers trail. And here's MP for 3. That shot no good.
His touch has left him in this quarter nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Batum attacking, uses the glass to finish the lane. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Philadelphia. MP, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's Cousins. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket.
That's all Boogie right there on the inside. The shot goes up. He knows where he needs to be and settles in nicely.
MP, excellent D there from George.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And here's MP for 3. Another miss by MP. Clippers leading by 7. Outside Jackson. 58 seconds left in the first quarter. 5 on the clock.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And what I like about Embiid, it's the confidence with which he plays. He feels like he can go at anyone in the league.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Embiid. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxey subbed in for James Harden.
And something we don't see nearly as much as we used to. The finger. A nice aggressive move to the basket there. They love to turn MP loose and just let him play an attacking brand of basketball.
Here's Coffey. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of this game. And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for LA, Amir Coffey.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
MP deciding where to go with it. Banked in off the glass. MP's got 9 points.
And love to see MP get aggressive inside, pushing his way around the contact and to his shot.
Now Powell shoots the 3. Zubac, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No.
Coming out of the floor for the
with a completely new group now. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And so in the game for the 76ers, and the small and power forwards are Thybulle and Harris. MP out there with Harden. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Lakers put on a show. He had 35 points, and his percentage was impressive, making a number of his free throws and field goal attempts. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
And Embiid gets it to go.
Energy points from Embiid. Takes up lots of space at 7 feet 280 and just dominates the boards on both ends.
And denied at the rim, but they call the foul. Whistle blows, and we'll see him shoot 2 from the line.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter him. And we all know what George brings offensively. But it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Now, here's MP. He had 35 points last game out. And George, here we go. And it's George finishing it off.
Well, you can depend on Paul George to shoulder some of this offensive load. There are times where this team can turn over the reins to him, and he capitalizes that time.
At the elbow, it's MP. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
The 76ers shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Free throw good, MP. Los Angeles has gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Here's George, and George with the stuff.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
A nice shot by MP.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And here's George. 20 points for him. The pass to Cousins. 1 second left. Wow, he nails the Paul George. He's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
The guard spots filled by Jackson and George. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Batum in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Let me remind the audience, Brent Barry, a winner of 2 titles with the Spurs. Brent, what's the secret sauce to winning a title?
Yeah, honestly, you got to have a superstar. And I was lucky enough to play with the great Hall of Famer Tim Duncan, along with Greg Popovich. You got to have a couple of those guys on your team in order to win a title.
And MP throws it down.
Oh, yeah, MP knows a thing or two about putting on a show. Get to the bucket and finish with fire.
Harden against Jackson. Pass to Cousins. Back to Jackson. Outside, George. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Here's MP. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Cousins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Philadelphia. Jordan, he's checked in for Embiid. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxey subbed in for James Harden. Right side Jackson. And the basket is good. Jackson's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Now, here's MP, who's got 19. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
And this is where MP's raw talent and toughness really stand out, attacking in the painted area.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Kennard's checked in. And the 76ers also making a change. Korkmaz checked in for Harris. And here's the break. Powell, no one around him. And he's good on the 3-ball. Powell's got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Here's MP. Jordan trying to free himself up. Counted. Good. MP's got 22 points.
Tough basket by MP. Able to take the hit on the bounce and finish. Impressive.
Kennard kicks to Powell. Here's Hartenstein. And the shot falls short this time. The 76ers trail by 5. Pass to Jordan. Here's Finney-Smith. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Now, here's Kennard. He's covered closely. Passes it to Coffey. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. That's a 2 from Powell. The offensive rebound. And that one is good from Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 6.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
So you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And how about MP just showing off right there? Give this guy a launching pad, and man, the sky's the limit.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Kennard's shot is off. The 76ers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you.
Charles Bassey, Shake Milton.
1:05 left in the third. Here's Kennard. Count it. He has 6.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
And here's MP for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Now the pass to Hartenstein. Here's Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Watch how MP flusters the defense with the dribble move, getting himself the shot he was looking for.
Clippers leading by 4. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Coffey. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's MP. He's got 29 points. And MP throws it down hard.
And this has been MP's night thus far. His energy on the offensive end really on another level.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Clippers lead by 2. We'll be back shortly. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time.
Come on, fans. It's the fourth quarter. Get out of your seat.
Checked in for Jackson. Philadelphia also making some changes. Maxey's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And MP subbed in for Shake Milton.
Shooting 1.
Clippers trail by 8. Taking a look at the 76ers. The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Harden out there with MP. And it's Maxey in at the 3. It's hauled in by Harris.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And good as it just snugs right down through the net. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
With some arc, and he lays it up and in.
Assist from
Harden's got the lead up to 14 now for the 76ers. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
George against Harden. To stop the run. George, no good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
MP dishes to Embiid. That shot off the mark. George with the defensive effort. Over in the corner, Batum. And too long on the shot.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Harden the pass to Embiid. 1:12 left in the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've going back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work and only to find out.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, James Harden.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. And Cousins kicks to Bullock. Lock at 6. Here's Preston. The Clippers keep it alive. Cousins, the pass to Hartenstein.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by Philadelphia.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And the foul called on MP.
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win.